how's it going? So I want to share with you today some personal development. And maybe you're already cringing because I've totally cringed not too long ago when I first started to hear about personal development. Oh, Erin, you should read some personal development. I was like, no way. I like to read for entertainment. But here's the thing. I finally started to read some personal development just about 2.5 years ago now. And the reason I want to share this with you is I really believe that personal development, whether it be a book or a podcast, it's that missing piece to our total health solution. So, if you are feeling like you want to live a healthier lifestyle, maybe build up your immunity, or even things like tone up, be stronger, eat healthier, then, those things are so awesome, especially right now, right? But they can quickly become a quick fix if we do not take it to that next level of working on our own selves, like our inner selves. And I know sometimes that can sound a little woo-woo, but it really is true. Until we start to dig into that reason, why do I want to do this? Where do I want to really go with this beyond the toning up? Beyond the, I just want to eat some healthy food this week, or for this 21-day program that I'm doing. Where am I going with this and why? Then when you start a new program or start eating healthier, at the end of it, it can quickly become a quick fix. You can be like, well, all right, I finished that, done, back to where I was before. But when we incorporate this missing piece of really digging in to why and where and how and all of that with the personal development, that's where it can help you incorporate these healthy changes into your actual lifestyle to become your lifestyle, to be that long-term healthy solution. So I know you're probably looking at this big sack and being like, okay, yeah, but how am I going to fit this into my life in reality? Because I don't have time to read that much or listen to a podcast. And I totally hear you. So let me tell you some tips of how I fit in reading this stuff into my day. I actually only often read for a minute, literally 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, sometimes up to 10 minutes in a day. If I'm lucky, I'll get a little bit more, but it is, so rare. It's probably been 2-3 months since I've read longer than 10 minutes. It's very often I'm reading for 1-2 minutes. And that works. There's so much good stuff in books like these that, you know what, if you only read 1 sentence, 2 sentences, then you get the whole day to soak that up. It's all good, okay? So that's how you fit that in. I love to read while I'm eating my breakfast. And, if I get that 1 minute, great, I'm happy. Podcasts. So there's a lot of podcasts out there that are only 10-15 minutes long. Some are longer, maybe 45 minutes. I listen to those while I'm taking a shower. That's my favorite place. I also will listen to them while I'm folding laundry, maybe cooking, picking up around the house, doing things along those lines. Maybe if I'm doing some sort of mindless work on the computer, I'll put on a podcast. So anything where you're doing that kind of mindless work and you can just listen to something, it's a great time to play a podcast. And more often than not, I start a podcast, pause it, and then next time I'm coming back to take a shower, I finish the podcast later. So you don't need that whole, if it's a 45-minute podcast, you don't need a whole 45-minute chunk together in order to listen to it. That took me a long time to go, it's okay, Erin, that you don't have 45 minutes in one sitting. Sometimes we just got to tell ourselves these things, right? So I have a whole list of great books that I love and great podcasts that I love that I want to share with you. You know, the thing is with personal development, you may love some of the same books and podcasts that I love. You might not love all of them, and that's totally okay because personal development is different for all of us. But I found this, that especially when you're starting off, it is very helpful to get some recommendations to be like, oh, okay, well, where should I at least start? Give me some direction. And then you kind of go from there. I've also found that personal development can very much change by moment or day, week, depending on what's going on in your life. You know, one day you might really need something in regards to relationships or family. The next day you might need something more in regards to business or something more in regards to health. It's okay to change it up and not actually finish a book. Like, so if you're like partway through one book and you're like, okay, I actually need something different right now, put that down and pick something else different. That's totally cool. And I just forgot what I wanted to say. It must have been really important then, right? All right. Well, here's the thing. I have a whole list of my favorite books for you and my favorite podcasts for you. If you go ahead and click the description up here in the video, there's a link there. Just click that link and then you can put in your name and your email address and you'll get a PDF document with all of my favorites to get you started. And yeah, it'll just send right to your email address. So I hope that you love those. I'd love to hear from you if you have any favorites or if you just have comments on the ones that I sent you. And the other thing I wanted to mention to you, come on over to my stories today because there's more stuff I'm sharing in my stories about fitting in personal development, like other ways I fit in other kinds of personal development into my day that have been really, really helpful to me lately. So maybe they'd be helpful to you too. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.